Okay, what's up? I'm gonna be talking about two of my more recent pieces that I've made. This one, this one's a quick one I threw together. I'm unsure how long it took. I can actually check on Krita. I'm gonna check on Krita real quick how long it took me to make this. Yeah, this one was a quick one. Took me five, only 5 hours to make. No, not five. 3 hours to make. 3 hours and 17 minutes. This is more or less to not make a drawing. It was to solidify a direction for the design of this character, and I think I did a good job of at least getting the direction. I don't like obviously this is a 3 hour drawing. It's not gonna be good, so we're not looking at that. But the design is better than her designs in the past, and I think I used a kind of weird process. This one, well, weird for me because I knew the pose ahead of time, which is an anomaly for me. I never really know the pose. I usually redraw it and redraw it like 2 or 3 times before I come up with something. So, yeah, but the design I had already thought of, which is cool. But I also, for this one, you can see it's really small on the page. I have a problem with staying zoomed in, so I've never. Usually, I like to draw my Usually, I like to draw my sketches small, so I don't get in too deep into the details, and then expand it for the line art. But there's plenty of times, especially when I'm going fast like this, where I just forget to expand it, and then I have to, yeah, even here I'm going over the line art, adding extra stuff, and I still don't remember, which is actually kind of wild. And it takes me a long time, yeah, there. And then, so because I had to expand the line art, it blurred it a lot, so I decided I was going to redo all the line art. Which, this drawing would have probably been about 2 hours if no, it only took me like 30 minutes to redo the line art, but within like 2.5 hours. And I have one thing I need to start doing is making these sort of adjustments when I'm on the sketch phase. I also need to work on my backgrounds a bit. Like I should have shaded these trees a little bit, but what is this? Oh, some scammer. Okay. So, yeah, this one looks cool. Did I do post-processing on this one? Maybe a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, I did a little bit. But for this one, you can't see it too well. Oh my goodness, I'm full screen this. I didn't do it too. Okay, actually, that's something I might do for my next drawing. These border lines, I didn't realize how faint they were. So I might thicken these border lines up here. Probably impossible for you to see, but yeah. Yeah, and I just threw together a small background because why not? it's a good practice if anything. Now for the next one. Both of these were made with the same purpose. Wait, I'm gonna pause this and figure out how much time it took me to make this one. This one took 3 hours and 30 minutes, so like slightly longer, but not that much longer. But yeah, I like the direction of these two designs a lot better than what they were before. They're, in my opinion, better and going towards more of a this one I also like had a design from the start, which is weird. Oh, not a design, a pose. I had the designs pre-made, which actually I can show you, but but I mean, this time I actually remembered to blow up the sketch and stuff, but I also don't really know what to do with like the shirt. But I was trying out a little bit of a different shading thing with the what's it called, hatching, I think. It's not hatching what I did scribbling, but I mean, with practice I think it could actually look pretty cool, so I might stick with it. I don't know what to do for the legs. I didn't really actually design those, so I mean, this drawing is looking pretty good. I just might change the legs and have a bit more like drapery type stuff, like I don't know, more drapery stuff, just so it's not so empty around the top. And also remember, I mean, my idea was that the hair was shorter, but you can't see that shorter, so I would want to extend the hair more this way, just to show that it's, I don't know, I think I messed up on the hair here. I do that a lot. But, I mean, it's a good drawing for just kind of making something, you know? Like, I'm not too good at drapery. I thought I might as well practice some of it for this, because these aren't real drawings, these are just, you know, me making something. But I might open up my drawing software and show some things. Yeah, I'm gonna go get those ready. Okay, and we are back with these are how I make my concepts. I basically make a little frame with the person, and then this should not be recording. And then I make a little frame, then I draw some stuff. This is just a little legend for what these are. Blue means armor. This means like background elements, like a cape right here. And this means soft clothing. There's just different colors to differentiate different pieces of soft clothing. This chainmail just means soft armor, basically. So I kind of like this battle dress design right here. I'm actually gonna put a layer on top for marking up, but this little battle dress design right here I think is cool. And this kind of 3-piece battle dress is also kind of cool with the cape in the back. So that was designs for this character here. And you can see the one I went with, the one I wanted to try out first was this one right here with this thing, and then whatever these are. I've seen them in some medieval recreations, so I was like, I'll add them, see what they look like. I don't think I really like them, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a layer on top of this just so I can mark up also. I think I'm gonna keep this and then add. It doesn't look too good. That doesn't look too good. I don't like that. Yeah. Okay, maybe the battle dress isn't a good idea. I don't like it. Maybe like those heraldry banners. There's two kind of like flanking pieces of cloth, like that, from this design. So kind of combining these two together. Move this over here. I mean, these lower parts are the same. These two. And then this upper is where I got the ideas for everything here. So this is, these two have the upper of this one, which I liked. And I kind of do like this split up one. And then instead of just having kind of nothing here, I could have this thing, this thing. Yeah, I think we're gonna add this part onto this to get the design similar to this. Yeah, that looks cool. And then we forgot making this. She also has a spear, so that would be on her back, along with her great sword. And yeah, the top is just a bunch of scribbles for darkening it up. It was more, it's a layer made more for this one over here. But I mean, I think I have a good idea for the next drawing. So I just need a pose, which is a problem. This one's hair is also like this long, so pretty long hair. So its hair is like this long, so also long hair. But I'm also not gonna save any of this because I don't want to. But I mean, let's see. silhouettes of these are pretty good from what I remember. Like, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, this is a weird pose, but a bunch of hair. Yeah, silhouettes aren't bad. And a long sword, not a great sword. Actually, I don't know which I want actually, but yeah, it's not that bad. I like that. But yeah, so this one, I have no idea what I want to do. I think I'm gonna bring back the cloak. I took off the cloak just cause I don't know. I just want to see what it looks like without it. And it looks bad, in my opinion. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add back that cloak. It's actually kind of cool. Oh yeah, get rid of all that. I also think for this, oh shoot, think of this one. I think the chest area is a little bit too big from the concept. It's supposed to be, it looks like pretty small. And I know it's supposed to be small, it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be more smaller. Yeah. Okay, that was a mistake. I think it's just because I was going fast. I went to my defaults. Yeah, so that's something. That's just a mistake I have to fix. Anatomy on this one isn't, I don't think, great. Where are the hips? Like here? Yeah. Right there. The chest is up here. We have a huge area right here, which I might wanna shrink that a bit. Because these stilts are supposed to make it look taller, but that means the rest of the body would have to be squished. So these little stilts make her tall, so we have to squish everything so that it looks normal, which is annoying. Because these two, I think, are the same height, just she's taller, which she's not supposed to be. And I mean, I only drew one concept because I don't know why I drew one. I also don't like the shorts. I abandoned that so quickly. It was bad. But I think what I can do is, I'm red for this, so this dress right here kind of cuts. I want to make the cut lower, like here, so it matches, which is where the cut was supposed to be, but I brought it up, so I want a lower cut. And then, instead of having this weird top piece, it would be a cloak, you know? So we'd have multiple layers, and it would kind of over the arms and stuff. So we could have a multi-layered person that has a bunch of layers, you know? I think that would look cool. So this cloak wouldn't be so aggressively out like that though. Be more like this. I don't know. I have to actually make a drawing, but I think, yeah, so on this one I would take this down, fill this in. I redid the shoes to be closed-toed. And then I'll shrink the chest like it's supposed to be. Actually draw in the hair at its endpoints. Bring back the cloak. Okay. Maybe we do need. Maybe this weird thing at the top would be. The cloak would like come here. Be up here. And then the hood part. Like extend all the way over here, come back. Let's see, I don't know. Something coming back, alright? And then this part, this under part, this part you see right here, that would still be there and it'd extend maybe a little bit out. Then we can keep the cross there. And it'd be more like this. And then probably, so this character is actually functional. Give her like, I don't know, some bag of like medical supplies. I don't know what they would look like, but or like bag here. You know, the character is functional. And then maybe like two bags. So you might want to carry a lot of supplies. I don't know. Probably wouldn't need a weapon, you know. Wouldn't need one. But it might be nice to stash one like right here. So I might put a weapon on it. I might save these. Just, yeah, I think I'm gonna save these. But I mean, yeah. My headset's gonna die, but that's okay. I mean, where did you get this bandage from? So, yeah, we need the bags. I mean, I like the highlights I did up here, but I mean, off track. I'm gonna save all these. But I mean, yeah, that's the minimal design I did before making these. But I think soon I'm gonna do another round of drawing them, and then if I find designs I like, I will make real drawings of them, which will take me a solid 5 to 7 hours to complete. But these mini drawings probably only take like an hour. Well, not an hour, like 3 2, 3, or 4, maybe hours. If it depends on how in depth I get with them. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this. So see y'all.